you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try and run for this with Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's 4. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Burrow 4. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his first touchdown this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30.
They send the receiver in motion left. They'll go play action with Milroe. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready, set.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker finding room to the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27
Give him
yards.
27, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19
Smith
Tiger.
in Jigba, the man in motion. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown Seahawks. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Second and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
DC ready. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Motion man is Johnston.
46-yard
Now give to Walker, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. RPO. That one is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On the ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Cuddy.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. TJ Tampa up to make the play.
39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Ready. Press all 80.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now a toss play with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing Jackson. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 23-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
No, we changed it. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
We changed it.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 6, ready, right?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
That's another.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give on the ground. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard
Now here's a
line.
timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Now Jackson on the move. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The score, Ravens 14, Seahawks 12. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson.
50, 50.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 18.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready?
Play action. It's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's got his tight end, that's Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
A
37.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. First down.
Here's
Seahawks.
1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Slot man in motion left. Here's a designed run. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ready up.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
18.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Let's go.
Motion man is Johnston. He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point.
Come on.
Go for 2.
18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
They'll run for it with Walker. And he's got it. Adding 2 to the column, and the lead is now 6.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. Down the sideline, past the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Report! Set up!
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Off the play fake. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sit hard! 180!
Go!
Sit hard!
He'll get this out wide, and he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd
Man,
down.
what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Seahawks. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Omar, ready? Alpha, sit hard. Go. Sit hard.
On the handoff, it's Henry.
Number 22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kaiir Elam.
From the 31, here is second down and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
That's another.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Back to throw, Jackson. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Go. 180. Sit hard. 180. Ready, shot. Yo.
On the ground, this is 4. Third and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Sit hard.
Here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's Oz running left. It's Henry. Boom to Henry. Hit. The ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
On the set. Come on.
So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
The 30-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. Jackson. Forced out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. 2nd down, Jackson. And that final throw here is intercepted.